Hello, everyone. It's late Friday afternoon, and I just wanted to take a moment this month to recognize a group of professionals who truly deserve far more appreciation than I think they often receive. Social workers and case managers. March is National Social Work Month, and for those of us who work in healthcare, senior care, hospice, and community services across Los Angeles County, this month is an important reminder to stop and say something that probably isn't said often enough. Thank you. If you are a social worker or a case manager serving families in Long Beach, Downey, Lakewood, San Pedro, or anywhere across Los Angeles County, you know this job is not easy. In fact, many people outside, I know the profession, don't fully understand just how much you carry every single day, and I see it. You're navigating families in crisis, you're explaining insurance limitations, you're coordinating doctors, nurses, therapists, and caregivers. You're helping patients out understand their difficult diagnosis. You're finding resources where the system, quite frankly, doesn't always make it easy. And often you're doing it all that while managing a huge caseload, tight timelines, emotional situations, you're faxing, you're on hold on different lines. I know it's a job that requires an incredible mix of compassion, patience, organization, and resilience. I think you're all problem solvers, you're all advocates. I think you're navigators of one of the most complex healthcare systems, I think, in the world, I believe. And very often, you are the person families remember most when they look back, I think, at a difficult chapter in their lives. So, because when someone's parent is leaving the hospital, when a family receives some sort of life-changing diagnosis, when an older adult suddenly can't live independently the way they used to, I think it's often the social worker, the case manager, who steps in and says, "Okay, let's figure this out together." I think that moment matters more than you probably realize because you do it a lot, almost every day. Families are scared, they're overwhelmed, they don't know what questions to ask, and that's where your work makes such a huge difference. You help them understand options like home care, home health, hospice care, community programs, care coordination, insurance, aging in place resources. I mean, the list goes on. You bring clarity to a moment that most people could find otherwise feel chaotic. So, from those of us working in the home care world, especially here in Long Beach and the surrounding LA County communities, I just want to say we see firsthand how hard you work to advocate for your patients and their families. We also know that sometimes the work can feel thankless. I know because I talked to a number of you. You're dealing with insurance approvals. You're trying to secure services with really limited resources. You're managing family expectations. You're coordinating discharge plans, and it's constantly changing and moving. You're doing it all the while trying to make sure your patients are safe and supported. So it's a lot, which is why during National Social Work Month, we simply want to acknowledge the impact you make. Your work truly changes lives. And for those of us in home care, we see our role as partners in that mission. When families need additional support at home, whether it's help with daily activities, companionship, dementia care, or a recovery after hospitalization, we're here to step in and extend that care that you've, quite frankly, already helped coordinate. So I always say when I talk to social workers, in many ways, we see ourselves as part of the same team. You advocate, you guide families through decisions. And when the plan includes support at home, agencies like Right at Home Long Beach work us alongside you to help make that plan a reality. But today isn't about promoting services. Today is about recognizing you. So the truth is, healthcare systems don't function without social workers and case managers. Patients don't navigate complex decisions alone because you're there. Families don't face overwhelming transitions without guidance because you're there. And communities like Long Beach, Downey, Lakewood, San Pedro, and greater Los Angeles County are stronger because of the work you do every day. So if you are a social worker, case manager, discharge planner, or care coordinator watching this video now, please know that your work matters deeply. It's seen, it's appreciated, even though sometimes it might not feel that way. And it makes an enormous difference for the families you serve. So again, from all of us in caregiving and the home care community, thank you for your dedication, your compassion, and your commitment to helping others. And during National Social Work Month, we celebrate you. Thank you for everything you do.